If you're running Facebook ads, I'm going to show you why it's important that you don't just launch ads like this in your ad account that are super offer driven. Because, for example, in a lot of cases, I see ads like this that are offer driven that have like a really sick offer and you get no scale out of it. And that's because the only reason this ad even works is because I have context from other ads in that ad set to actually understand what the product is. So if I'm a user seeing this for the first time, maybe I convert just because I love a good deal and this looks yummy, but that's not going to be very scalable without there being a prior touch point on what the product actually does and who it's for, right? And so this ad does a phenomenal job about talking about the bloating that men deal with. And maybe they're not even fat, they're just dealing with bloating issues. And then this ad does an even better job about establishing credibility. This gentleman actually goes on to discuss this free tool that he got with his purchase, right? And the fact that his bloating went away after he used it. So it establishes credibility. So if I were to see this ad, really not do anything on the website, but and then a day later see this ad and it made me believe in this ad and this claim even more. And then the third day, I'm like kind of interested now. The third day, I actually see this ad on my feed and then I convert. That's awesome. That is a Facebook ad funnel for you. And that is why a lot of times you see this ad that has the most spend, but the lowest ROAS actually be the best ad in the ad account and I wouldn't turn it off. And a lot of times when you do turn an ad like this off, you start to see this one do worse. That was looking better in the ad account. And the reason why is simply just from an attribution standpoint, but essentially you are diminishing the funnel. You're turning the ad off that actually got all the traffic and the eyeballs on this ad and even gave context on this ad for them to even be interested enough to buy it in the first place. So make sure you have a full Facebook ad funnel. And again, just remember a lot of times this is how it looks. If I have a top of funnel ad, someone's going to click. The second ad's going to establish credibility. They're going to click, maybe they add to cart. And then the third day, it gets them over that hump to actually become a real purchase. So they're all equally valuable. Yes, there are specific metrics, high level, that you can look at to understand if this top of funnel ad actually is a bad top of funnel ad or not. And so I dive into that in other videos as well, but just understand, be very careful about pausing ads that really don't warrant pausing and that could actually ruin your Facebook ad performance and scalability.